Red light.
Green light.
Ah, shit. Duke Dumont.
No, just the game. Red light.
Green light.
I still go back. I still retract back to Duke Dumont's song. Because that dude in the... No, look, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking hater. But the visuals to that track with the dude, it's like some albino looking guy, but his fucking nose is broken. And the entire time I'm looking at his nose like, fam.
You're fine, Alec.
This fool's fucking... We
do it all the time.
A deviated septum and shit. And the entire time I'm just looking at it like, y'all vibing out to this track, but y'all not looking at the dude with the broken nose?
Bro.
Those are his visuals too, huh?
Yeah.
Or when that song plays?
Yeah.
Honestly, the first time I did acid was at EDC. I've told this story many times, but it was during
our first time.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah. I don't care.
Well, I do because my mom watches.
Oh, allegedly. See, you didn't have to say nothing. I
cool.
said I did it.
It's cool.
You
Fucking
put
do it
yourself
himself.
in there.
Love you,
You
Mom.
burned yourself.
It's cool.
But anyways,
Love you, mom.
Sorry, mom.
¿Cómo estás, señora?
So yeah,
But it started hitting during Tommy Trash. It was Tommy Trash first,
Yeah,
and
Tommy
then
Trash.
it went into Duke Dumont. And I remember I just stood there, just looking at the visuals, just so confused, but also so amused. And I was just laughing my ass off. And then that's when my friends were like, "Oh, the giggles kicked in," and I was just like, "What?" I was like, "This feels cool."
the acid.
Those are the
giggles
best.
real.
Oh
Yeah.
man, they're the best.
Yeah, until out of nowhere, like something like just like there's like a file in the back of your head that just triggers something fucked up, and then
Oh,
you start
no.
spiraling out.
Don't open
Yeah.
that file.
Yeah, don't open
Yeah.
it. Well,
Encrypt it.
that's the
Put it with a
problem.
password so you
See,
can't
with
get in.
acid though, it's just
Yeah.
that how I always reference it with a lot of people, especially like if they're not in the mental capacity to really take it on. A lot of the time, it's like you're looking in a mirror and you're gonna see the shit you don't want to see sometimes.
I've
My ex.
Everyone's tripping out on the lights, and you're just like seeing your ex's face all over the wall.
what I've come to,
That's a nightmare.
what I've come to describe acid or just psychedelics in general is like just picture you have like a picture frame in front of you, and then someone just removes that shit. That's how I've come to interpret psychedelic trips. Yeah, that's just me. I don't know, mind you, I'm also the guy that was like had taken I don't know how much shrooms at fucking DSO, the last DSO that happened. And then as I was walking through the campground, I was kind of tripping out bad, and Kevin came in like, you know, to check on me and help me out. Then some random dude passes by, and he's like, "Yo, man, you know where I could find Jupiter? As long as I can find Jupiter, I can make my way home." And he points out to a fucking sky. And mind you, we're in the middle. It's the gorge, middle of fucking nowhere. No city light pollution out. I look up into the sky and I see the entire fucking galaxy. And dude, in that moment, I was like, "Yeah, I ain't shit."
Oh no,
That shit. Oh my goodness.
messed you up?
Yeah, it fucked me up. I
Damn.
went back to the campground and I was just mad bugging, but it was hilarious.
we're so small.
We are so small, but I mean,
Speak
that's
for yourselves.
Okay.
well,
Oh no,
damn.
I'm fat.
That's fucking funny.
No, like,
I thought we were talking about different
Come on, Eddie.
sizes.
Whoa. Oh, hard drives.
How much capacity you got, bro?
Well, welcome, Alec.
I know. Alec.
What an introduction.
Oh, that was the intro.
Yeah, what a way.
Hi.
We were recording. What a way to segue
That's what you
into
meant
this.
by marker.
Yeah.
Exactly. And here's your flowers, sir.
Oh, wow. That's lovely. Hi, guys. Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me. All right.
So round 2,
Round 2.
Technically.
second time's a charm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first time we tried to do this, there was a blackout, and yeah, we couldn't do this, so we kind of just sat around talking for
Which
a
was
good while.
no, but
In
it
the
was
dark.
great. It was
Yeah.
great because
In the
I mean,
dark.
yeah, in the dark.
It's
Yeah,
a vibe. We had fruit.
Yeah.
They got me fruit. It was really nice.
That was a beautiful trade, by the way. of
I was
fruit.
trying
Yeah.
to get. I
They
was trying to
lasted me
get
for a few
fruit
days.
again, but I'm broke.
Shout out
Oh,
Vallarta.
it's all good. Yeah, shout out Vallarta. It reminded me of home. I have a Vallarta right there by my house in
I
Tulare,
know.
where it came from. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, you were like, you guys have a Vallarta?
yeah, I'm so excited. You guys actually have, like, I haven't
That's
seen
so
Vallarta in
happy.
forever.
Yeah, it's mostly like a valley and then parts of LA. Other
Whoa,
than that-
whoa. We say the valley. You guys also say the valley, but
know.
we're from the real valley.
Whoa. What makes you the real valley?
Because
fam?
we're literally in a valley.
We're in a valley too.
No, we're in the deepest one, though. It's the San Holo Valley. We're like a bowl. Like, if there was ever a tsunami,
We're in a small.
everybody's drowned over there. You guys are like,
No, we're in a small bowl.
You guys a teacup.
We're a lit teacup though. That shit's
Short
hot.
and stout.
To be fair, you guys
Does
are
it get
very
really
close
hot
to the
there?
ocean.
It gets so hot. Yeah.
Well,
It was like 110 a week ago. Like that's
Yeah,
when the
it
heat
was-
started for them.
It was 108 today.
Jesus.
I was on a delivery.
Oh no.
That shit sucked. Good thing though, there was like 10 packages that were damaged, so I didn't have to deliver them.
Nice.
I didn't do them, by the way.
You're like, fuck them packages.
No, I have integrity, but no, it's because some fuck. That's why I don't know if you saw my tweet. But
water one?
Yes, dude. Fuck. Look, don't go buying Essentia waters on Amazon. You fucking assholes. Just go to the store and buy yourself some water. Those things weigh a shit ton for no fucking reason. And my ass is lazy, and I'm not gonna get the dolly. But yeah,
Well, that's your fault then.
I know. But still,
Wait,
it's like
what waters are these?
Essentia, the ones right
Essentia?
those things weigh a lot for whatever reason. It's like a case of like 12 of those in one box.
Oh, that's heavy. And this is pretty heavy itself.
And then these
I
assholes
think
want
it has the weight on it.
they want to order like 3 cases of them,
Let's do some math.
and then they live on the 4th floor of an apartment building.
Oh yeah, that's 1 liter per bottle.
Yeah,
Jesus, that's not fun.
I'm talking shit. I mean, I still do it, but it just hurts my back. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, that's what we were talking about last time. Tulare.
Tulare. Yeah.
What's close to Tulare?
There's nothing in Tulare.
But I think I saw like a tweet that said, "Oh, when you say you're from somewhere, you just say, oh, I'm just from Fresno."
Yeah, the meme, it goes, there's like a t-shirt, it goes, I say I'm from Fresno, but I'm actually from a cow town 45
Dude, I
minutes
saw that and I
away.
immediately thought of you.
It's literally Tulare. Like, we are 45 minutes, like, going north before you get to Fresno. There's nothing there. There's, like, one shopping center. Shout out Galaxy Theaters. They're, like, the only movie theater there. And there's, like, 5 bars. One good one. Barmageddon. You could go play video games or you drink.
Oh, nice. We have a couple of those.
We got one, and it's the only thing.
Dude, we actually have a lot of those. Do you even have a Dave & Buster's?
No, we don't got Dave & Buster's. That's it.
That's your Dave & Buster's?
5 bars. That's our Dave & Buster's. We gotta drive away to do stuff. Like, we gotta drive 15 miles to another city to go to the actual bars, or go to Fresno if we want. That's where like some things happen. But
What's the drive like from Tulare to Fresno?
just 45 minutes, 30 if you
45.
drive fast. And this is the 99 in the middle of California. It's rarely traffic unless people are like traveling, you know, and something happens, like an accident or something.
And it's like what, 70 miles per hour on that highway?
Yeah, 70 miles. So you can just take it and
Yeah,
get there.
do 80.
Yeah, yeah, do 80. You'll get there in 20 minutes. You're fine.
Yeah, I remember the first time I drove up to me actually driving to Fresno. It was raining. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sketched out, and it was in dark.
I like Fresno.
Ooh, it gets scary when they're in the dark or when it gets foggy.
I don't like Fresno, but I've liked the times I've gone to Fresno. Let
What'd
me
you do
let me,
over
let me
there?
fix that. I went to the Rainbow Ballroom.
Ah, yeah, there's shows there.
Yeah,
like
that's
Riot
what-
10's gone there. Party Favor, Crank Dad, like a
Yep.
couple guys.
I went there for what was it called? Something.
You went twice.
No,
So
I know the trap.
First one, yeah, it was
Trap
Trap
Fest?
Fest.
There you
yeah.
go.
Oh, I've gone to Trap Fest. Which
Yeah.
one did you go to?
I went to the one with Moxie.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
lit. That was our first.
Where was it at?
At the bar.
Oh, at the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah, Rainbow
That's the
Bar.
only reason I've gone to Fresno for that, and then when Keizo was there.
I have
Oh, yeah,
I have
Keizo.
a funny
Yep.
story about that. So yeah, that first show that she was talking about, I went to it. Now, mind you, I fuck with Yotron, I fuck with Moxie, and then I fuck with Brills before he turned into LS Dream. But I didn't really wanted to go to the fucking show.
Nope.
My reason to go to Fresno was to get the Anaconda burrito from Tacos
Yeah,
Gratis.
dude, that shit is so fire.
You guys know about that place?
Yeah,
Dude,
Wow.
okay. So this is
that
how
was the main reason he agreed
when they
to
blew
going.
up, when they blew up, I was
Yes.
surprised. I was just like, "Damn, that's Fresno."
That's how we knew about it.
I knew about it because, and this is how you know this was a while ago, because I was on Facebook. I don't use Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
And out of nowhere, I was going through my feed, and out of nowhere, I just see like, I don't know if it was BuzzFeed or one of those like foodie pages. Pardon me. And they were showing the guy making this fat ass fucking burrito.
Fire.
Yeah, I think I know
Fat,
the exact video
long-
too.
I was like, dude, what the fuck is that? And then I was like, dude, I gotta find out where this place. And that said Fresno. I was like, ooh, bet. It's in Cali. Let's fucking go. I'm not going because it's kind of far.
Hear that,
but-
Yoltron? He didn't go for you. He went for the food.
No, but I'll get to the show. But that burrito, this is how fire that burrito is.
Oh, and it was good.
It was actually good.
It was fucking great. I'm not talking about good. This shit was great.
Because, you see a lot of those videos, and I feel like a lot of those places are letdowns.
Not this one. Not this one.
Not that
I
one.
love that.
This is how good it is. Twice I've eaten it. Once when we ate there, and then we brought it. Look, twice when we ate there, and then the second time when Lynn went to that queso show, I sent her some money, and she brought me back a burrito.
I forgot about that.
From all the way
how
in Fresno?
yes. This is how fire that burrito is. Wow. Reheat, fire. And that says a lot, because when you reheat food, it's usually almost always garbage. No.
Yeah.
That I reheated that shit, and that shit was fucking fire.
Yeah, anytime I say I want to go up north, he's like, I'll come with you because I want to stop and get that burrito.
Did you get the giant ass burrito, or did you get like a regular sized version?
No, we go every time. Because when it's giant, they cut it.
The whole thing.
They kind of cut it, and you can. It's kind of like 4 or 5. It depends. It's like 4 or 5 meals in one. It depends how much you eat. Depends if you're a fat ass.
Yeah. So one for me.
Yeah, because when we went with Sabrina because she's a big Moxie fan, and that night was funny. Because she knows them. Like, that's more her story to tell. But we got to hang out with them afterwards, and I remember I was just so fucking high, and I kept thinking, I was like, oh, tomorrow we're gonna get that burrito.
No, dude, this burrito, chef kisses, bro.
He loves that burrito.
I love that
crazy.
burrito. I love it so much. So okay, my wife and I were going to Base Canyon. I'm driving us out there.
Yeah, where's that at?
It's the
in
gorge,
Washington.
In Washington, yeah, Washington State. And that's one of the stops we're taking. We're taking 3 stops. We're stopping in Fresno for the burrito. We're stopping at
Blockbuster.
Yes. So
the last
Blockbuster that's in Bend, Oregon. We're stopping by there just to be outside and post up, be like, "What's up?"
That's so funny.
You should rent a movie.
then-
You gotta rent a movie
We'll
and never
see.
return it.
Nah,
Just like the old days.
nah. Like the old days.
Just have that label on there.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I remember I was moving out of my house when I lived in Reseda, and we were packing stuff up, and there were a couple movies in there that we never returned.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so crazy because I grew up in Reseda for up until I was like 12, and there was this one movie store, movie rental store. So there was Blockbuster, and then there's this little other one. It was called 2020 Videos, and that place has been open and it's barely going out of business. My dad and I just passed by recently, and it's like, oh, like business out. But I think I honestly I feel like what kept it going is the fact that I know for a fact they had a big porn selection.
That's
Yeah.
probably what kept them running.
Yeah.
Were the owners Mexican?
I think so.
They were ran by the cartel.
I thought that too, honestly.
It's
Thought that too. Dude, honestly, I kept thinking that as I got older, and every time we drive by it, I'm like, how the fuck is that shit still in business? Like,
Kind of like Arby's.
Cartel.
yeah.
You know what's fucked up? That was,
Arby's in
Arby's.
business?
that was my first
Arby's,
thought,
yes.
but I didn't want to say it.
Hey man, you gotta say it. Let the
Racist.
hey man, we're
Canceled.
We're all Mexican.
We're all
heard
Mexican.
it
We
here
can say that shit.
We're canceling ourselves first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't cancel me if I already canceled myself.
Exactly. You canceled out. You canceling me makes me uncanceled.
But yeah, bro, just like Arby's. I have a whole theory how that shit is run by a cartel or some shit. They launder money there. Like, who the fuck actually eats at Arby's?
You would be surprised. You go on ED and Twitter, and there'd be war zones of fucking people arguing about. Yes,
That sounds like Midwest ED
Like,
and Twitter.
Yeah.
They're paid.
No.
They're
I'm
bots.
talking West Coast. Like Sweet Tooth, he loves fucking Arby's.
Really?
You'd be surprised. Every time there's an Arby's argument, you could find Sweet Tooth in that thread.
No
I'm like,
way.
how?
Why? What's good at Arby's?
don't
I've never been appealed to go there.
You know
so
what's
I
funny?
don't
We had
know.
this conversation the
We
other
did.
night with Zemix.
Yeah, and all we've Aldo I remember trying was like the curly fries.
No,
And they're okay.
You can't go wrong with curly fries.
I
you just
felt-
fry them too much or too less.
I felt like an idiot because when I did go to Arby's, you know what I got?
What?
And I felt so disrespectful.
Not
getting
the
this
meats?
shit. I got the gyro.
Oh, why would you do that to yourself?
No, it was fire, but here's how stupid I feel because my friends actually run a gyro place, and they're actually Middle Eastern. Well, they're not Middle Eastern, but they come from New York.
Did they
So
see
you
it?
know-
Did they see you eat it?
I know, hell no.
Good.
And I don't think they watched the podcast, so
You're like, I would never
I was
admit
gonna
this to them.
I was gonna say, is this the first time they're gonna find out?
Damn.
No. But I did feel dumb eating it because I was like, dude, why did I eat a gyro from Arby's? Arby's.
I didn't even know they had
Getting a
it.
burrito from a taco truck. I mean, a burger from a taco
They
truck.
have the meats.
Yeah. They do got the meats.
I
Though,
know.
apparently,
They got the
But
meats.
I don't know. I have no idea why Arby's is still around.
That's
but
crazy.
Hey, the fact that it's still around is beautiful, and the fact that that last blockbuster is still around it's fucking amazing too.
I know.
They
I
holding it
want to
down.
go to Oregon just to see it.
We'll go one day.
That's
You
so
like-
funny.
Someone one
You
day
know?
is gonna pay their last late fee there.
I know.
One day.
Well, apparently what they did last year during the pandemic, which I don't know how well that panned out, but they did a Airbnb night at the Blockbuster where you could rent out the Airbnb.
Shut up.
You
That's
could rent
cool.
out the Blockbuster.
I know they did that with the house from Fresh Prince.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they did that, yeah.
and honestly, when it first got listed, you could rent it for so fucking cheap.
What?
It was so cheap.
Damn.
Yeah, but by the time I found out about it, it was already booked out. I was like, oh.
And it must have
I would've been down.
It must have been hella expensive to do that too. So.
Now, yeah,
What
but
other cool
when it
places you
first
think-
got like, I think for the first month it was like really cheap, and then after that it's like more expensive. I don't know, something like that.
I would
just
want to stay at like Kurt Cobain's house.
That'd be
dope.
crazy.
That'd be insane. The energy there would be insane.
I once smoked weed like right next door to it. I was going up to Washington and we stopped over there. And they have like a little bench right next to this house in a little park. And like everyone goes there, writes the lyrics, writes "Thank you, Kurt Cobain." Like it's all written
That's
up.
crazy.
And when me and my friends went there just happened to be a guy out there playing guitar with a little thing. And he was dressed up like in a suit. Like he just came from somewhere formal, like in a full suit, just out there with electric
Or
guitar.
maybe he just felt
playing
like,
Kurt Cobain.
like dressing like that.
He was
Or
prob-
maybe he did, but
he probably came from church.
that was
man.
really well like dressed. I was just like,
And
huh.
the Holy Spirit of Kurt Cobain.
The Holy
entered his
Spirit,
body.
yes.
Maybe it was a
Cobain.
ghost.
Oh, it was so cool. We're jamming out with them. Me and my friends were like singing with them.
That's so cool. I like moments like that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I love Kurt.
Rest in peace.
Alec, so we were just talking about the Rainbow Ballroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You've
Rainbow
gone
Ballroom.
to that place.
Yeah, I've gone a
obviously.
couple times.
Was that where you started, this whole like rave journey of yours?
No,
Or
oh, it goes beyond that. It goes way. So like the rave scene in Fresno was kind of still a little new to me. Like,
Really?
yeah, even before the Central Valley has like no EDM. Like I had no EDM people ever. And the Rainbow Ballroom was one of the first ones doing the shows like that. And it was after like a big art push in Fresno. Like all of a sudden, just in recent years, they started doing a lot more art things. They have, I forgot what it's called, but it's like an art thing every month that all downtown turns into a thing. And then that brought like musicians, that brought music, that brought more venues doing
Actually,
musical
I think
stuff.
I heard about that. Yeah.
And then,
So it's like an art walk type of thing? Or?
yeah, it's like an art walk. I forgot what it's
Okay.
called. Art hop. It's called Art Hop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Aw,
Art Hop.
cute.
Local businesses open up their places, and you could like walk into like it'll be like a local brewery or something. But for that night, they turn it to museum. They let artists put up paintings or this and that. And,
That's
lit. I
cool.
love
yeah, so you could go like go to the Art Hop, then go catch a show at the Rainbow, and then go to the afters. But yeah, that was all like new, popping off. So before that,
Around what time was this? Do you know?
this
Like,
was
2015,
probably
16?
2017, 18.
Oh, this is
Like just started
recent.
kicking off, yeah. And then COVID, I don't know how it's been doing since.
I'm pretty sure it will bounce back. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Just today. I mean, we'll drop this next week, but today being the 15th of June.
Oh yeah, today's gonna be. I haven't seen how
Bust
crazy
it
it's at.
open!
Yeah, it still looks like regular life out there.
Yeah, low
Kinda
key.
is. It's gonna be a slow
Slow burn.
slow
I don't think it's gonna
burn.
get crazy until like the weekend. Actually,
Yeah.
we passed by this bar. What day was it? Sunday? Saturday?
Like 2 days ago, yeah.
Saturday.
no.
It was
This was-
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. Because
Sunday
I wasn't feeling too good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so then he hit me up and we're like, okay, let's just cruise and just like, go by the beach, just drive around. When we passed by this bar in Santa Monica, a fucking huge ass line outside. I was just like, yeah, people were
Lines
just,
again?
Huh?
Lines again? I haven't seen a
yeah.
line in forever.
Even on Friday when we were in the arts district, or we were technically like Little Tokyo Arts District, like that borderline.
Yeah.
And there was like a huge ass line for Bar 82 already.
Oh, the arcade one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh, Barmageddon.
Damn, we keep getting sidetracked. Sorry, Alec, you were saying, when did you start raving and
So
all
like
that?
That's what
raving,
happens.
yeah, raving came out of nowhere because no one listened to that music, and I made this friend named Amy. So shout out Amy because she's really who got me into it. Just started hanging out with her and my friend Ashley, who would later become a roommate, and we're all kicking. And she goes, "Guys, have you ever gone to a rave?" Like she just brought it up. She came from like Nocturnal, I think. And she came back and she was so different and like
That's how it
over the
goes.
top. Yeah, like she just had this experience. She came back
how
for it
it
and had to
goes.
tell us, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, guys, you don't understand. Like, I got to show you this music." And she came to me, she goes, "Alec, you DJ," but like at the time, I'm just DJing like pop and like random hip hop songs, and like getting a party. I could do like Sage a Gemini and like club stuff, but I never really liked it. I was just doing it, and then a lot of pop things. But then she showed me this, and she goes, "Alec, this is the people you got to listen to DJ." So she introduced me to Clockwork, or wait, is it?
Damn.
Yeah, Clockwork, RL Grant.
That is
Yeah,
RL
that is
Grant.
RL Grant.
Yeah,
But you
so
said
let's-
Clockwork.
That's
my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So she was like into all of that. I was just like,
She knows her
whoa,
shit. He
yeah,
said
she
Clockwork.
knew
Her
it.
shit.
And like Blau and stuff like that. We all went out, and she goes, "You gotta go." She goes, "I don't know how to explain it. There's plurs." She just tried to jam pack Rave, like everything. Just
That's so cute. I
boom, boom,
love
boom,
that.
like force fed us all. She goes, "I don't know
Yeah,
how to
that's how it
explain it.
goes.
I'm gonna get us tickets," and we all just went to like our first thing, and I
Aw.
had no idea what I was
What was
getting
your
to.
first thing?
It was 2015's Data Life, The Compound.
Ooh,
And-
2015
Oh,
for me
okay.
too.
The openers included OK,
Yeah.
opening with Blau, and Party Favor.
Damn.
All as
Oh.
openers, and then some other guys. I don't even know everyone else, but I went for OK because I did play OK. Like I found him on YouTube. I found San Holo and OK early on YouTube and SoundCloud, like getting all their remixes and download packs and all the stuff that they were. I loved it. I liked their styles. I liked OK's style with his trap stuff back in the day.
Me too.
So I went. I was so excited to see OK, and now he's like freaking huge. This is like
Yeah.
way before Thief, way before all that.
That's
And
crazy.
yeah, I went. I did like ecstasy for the first time. I drank like Molly water. I
Allegedly,
punched the wine back. Allegedly, I guess. I mean, that's what they said I did.
Hey,
And,
my rule is if you don't remember, you weren't there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, as you would say, I was there, but I wasn't.
That's a
I was
very
there, but I
toxic
wasn't.
rule, but that's a good rule nonetheless.
If I don't remember, it didn't happen.
Yeah, so I went. I was just blown away. I learned the plur, the religion. I learned making candy. I met people. When we camped, it was a camp. It was like 2 days. So I did my whole first camping thing
Wait.
all in one
You
weekend.
said Data Life. Was
The
it
compound.
a compound or was it?
it was at the San. Oh,
Because
is it the Voyage?
It
or
might
the
have been the
Compound?
Voyage. I would. Damn it.
Was that Glen Helen?
It was at Glen Helen.
We needed
Yeah.
Jamie.
Damn, I don't know.
Jamie,
But it
look
was
that
it was when they broke the world record for bananas.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I actually got a banana suit on the way there. I bought the last banana
Nice.
suit that this shop had,
And
and
then
she
that-
was so confused. She goes, "Why is everyone buying my banana suits? I have one left."
That's
It's
Data
like-
Life's thing. Yeah, that's their whole shtick. It's the banana and I have
Popping champagne.
I have a funny story about
Should have
Data
shown up
Life,
as a sausage.
but
That'd be funny.
yeah, I think that
they were all
may
out of
have-
bananas.
That was Glen Helen.
and I think it might have been the Voyage.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it was a Voyage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so cute. I started in 2015 too. Well, like I went to my first festival.
What was yours?
EDC. I went big.
She set the
Oh,
fucking
big
bar
C.
high.
Yeah, it's so funny because
I
when
led
we
up
were
to
walking
EDC.
to your car, we were talking about this because my good friend who was like I guess my Amy, who kind of got me to go and started it all. He hasn't gone back to EDC since we've gone. I've gone a couple times, but he hasn't, and he bought his ticket to go this year. And he was so excited because he thought I was going. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not going.
Oh,
But I was like, but you have fun because you're going after like 6 years.
dang.
Burnt
They just
out.
sent you to EDC and then never went back.
Yeah, pretty much. All the people that I went with, they never went back. I'm the only one. It's just like you, like, and your friend. Once like we went and got to experience it, we just dove into it.
Yeah.
And never
So
looked
I
back.
went
Caught
in.
the
I went to
bug.
everything that we could.
Yeah.
We would drive all to like Glen Helen was our spot. We'd go to everything they had there, like
Glen Helen was
Nocturnal. We would go Nocturnal like 4 years after that in a row,
Those
like with all our
first
friends.
2-3 years are always like that, where it's like
Yeah.
you go to every fucking thing you
Yeah.
can, bro.
Yeah. I think honestly, what kind of stopped me was the pandemic. It slowed me down.
It,
Kinda.
it did, but dude, right now I'm like damn man, I'm like a catapult. I'm just ready to let that shit
I'm
loose.
ready to.
I
I've
have
been
Nah,
on
I already-
hiatus for like
I
3
bought
years.
2 tickets for
Yeah.
things and I'm already selling them.
What?
So, yeah. Well, one of them isn't even EDM related. It's Baja. So I'm selling that one. I'm selling Lane 8 for, so if anyone wants to buy that. And
Hit
Lane,
you up after the show.
yeah, Laney at Red Rocks, you know. But that's because like I have other shit that ended up coming up. So I was like, fuck it. I'd rather do this than that. Yeah, like Julio and I just got our flights for Hawaii for next year. So
Ooh, okay.
I see
excited.
you. I see you.
Can we get an applause?
Yeah. Hold on. Good for you, Lynn.
Yeah.
She's gonna live her Lilo and Stitch life now.
Literally what I told Julio. I was
Malaki,
like, no, but watch us find like a show out there.
The Hawaiian roller
Y'all
coaster.
should. No. Y'all should. Honestly, if y'all find a show, y'all should.
Oh,
do it.
but we're gonna try and go to Alesso in July.
That one should be good.
I'm probably gonna go day 2 because day 1 I'm probably not gonna be able to get in, but Kendall's on there.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you were on the list.
Did you know that T with Kendall?
I don't know anything.
Okay, I'll tell you later. But
Yeah, it's a funny story.
yeah, and I don't want to take away from this because this is your
Yeah.
moment.
For sure.
But yeah, dude, Glen Helen is a great fucking venue.
Yeah,
I love Glen
I
Helen.
love it. I would go so much.
What
I
other
know it like
what
the
other
back of my
venues
hand.
did you do out here?
Nocturnal out here. I've done nothing like. Oh, I did one show. No, yeah, like that's the thing. I didn't do much. I would just go to a couple of those massives every year. Would do like the Nocturnal and a couple like countdowns.
Hold up. The
You went
fact
to
that
Canton?
he said massive,
Yeah,
that is more our era.
dude,
Where
I say
we would
massive.
we
Well,
wouldn't
see,
call,
Amy
we wouldn't
was
call it a
like-
rave. We wouldn't call it a
Yeah,
festival. We'd call it a
massive.
fucking massive.
Oh no, I say
You
massive.
say massive.
No, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
They don't remember.
The little new
No,
ravers.
they either say
The after Snapchat
I didn't know
EDC
that.
story ravers.
Shout out Monster Massive.
Dude, I wanted to go to Monster Massive so bad, but I was 12.
Wait,
well, not
hold
actually
up.
12, but
Dog, did you see what got announced? What's making a comeback?
yes.
Fresh.
fresh.
What's fresh?
It's okay. I don't know that.
So-
See, I'm so
fresh.
like
He is fresh. He's
I'm
brand
fresh.
new.
I don't know much. Like someone brought me into the EDM world and then left me behind. So I've been
be
on my
like
own.
that.
Fresh was pretty much the motherfuckers that were, they had events on and popping between that peak of the silver era between 07, 2011.
Whoa.
They're most known for like Fresh Squeeze, Winter Fresh.
Fresh.
Those two are the main power was, and then didn't it also have a Love Groove, or was that another one? They had like a
I think that was Go Ventures. Because
Okay,
Go
then
Ventures was
never
another
mind.
one. Or Motive.
I remember Winter Fresh.
Yeah, no, Winter Fresh was dude. If you look back at that 2010 Winter Fresh lineup, you had a young Mount Eden and a young Zed's Dead.
Dude, I was showing him the old
Yeah.
flyers I have because she's seen my board in my
I
room.
love
It's so
it.
cute.
It's like so many. I got to bring them next time. But
Please
like,
do.
you remember
had
the
so much
old flyers
questions.
where they'd be like a little booklet and then it would show you like every stage? Like, I was showing him, I was like, oh, here's Artie. Here's like freaking like
Dash Berlin.
Dash Berlin. Bro, it's like so many different artists. And he's like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, you saw all this for like $40-$50, you know?
I know, and
Back
now
in
you
the
look at
day.
EDC and they have their little booklet in their box, but their box and the ticket and
500.
everything is $450.
or 500.
I'm bringing all the flyers next time to check it out.
Just quick little throwback right now. My cousin actually went to Showtek's debut here in the U.S.
That's
at 420
crazy.
Fest 2010.
Oh my God, 420 Fest.
Yeah, when there were actually a fest
It's
out in
okay.
the San
They know more than I
Bernardino
do, too.
Festival
Yeah, I'm here
grounds.
just taking notes in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I was outside, but I wasn't outside.
He knew about it. He didn't always go to it.
Like, yeah, because unfortunately,
you're aware though.
Well, because unfortunately, I lived in Lancaster at the time when the rave scene at that time started
It's far.
picking up.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's like
I know
Tulare
that's
Jr.
it. It's like
It-
it's up
pretty much.
middle
Yeah,
nowhere
it's
too.
Tulare
Yeah.
Jr. Yeah, literally Tulare Jr. Because it's like about 45 to an hour up north.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta tell Larry that.
But yeah, that's just a little throwback shit.
Every time I see his like hometown, like on like the news or anything, I just send him like a screenshot. Last time it was one about cockfighting, and I sent it to him, and he's like, I might know where this is at.
I might know
Sucks.
some
Stop
people.
doing it down.
Wait, so you said you went to stuff at Glen Helen and you went to Countdown.
Yes,
I love
countdown.
Countdown.
Oh man, I saw San Holo at Countdown one year.
too.
That's
He did the midnight, like he built up to midnight, and then
Oh,
right
just
at
kidding, I
midnight,
didn't see it.
right
Oh,
at midnight,
we
Zomboy
were-
came out and
We were at Aragon. We were at
oh yeah,
Nightmare.
he was there too.
Yeah.
Nightmare was there.
Yeah,
Damn.
that was
Dude, that
Pardon me.
one, that nightmare like show going into like the new year, that shit was sick.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. That was 2016
going
going
to
to
2017.
2017.
Yeah,
When it was
yeah.
pouring rain and
Oh, yeah.
San Holo
Yep.
was at the bass rush stage.
Yes,
Dude,
yeah.
it was so
Oh, it was so trippy
cold,
because he
so
did like his
pretty.
trap remixes like the next episode and stuff. Before he went all melodic and beautiful, but he went kind of hard at the end and then dubstep right at midnight. It was
That's
so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Countdown for the first time in 2015. Pretty much the year I went to EDC. And since then, I went to every single countdown since then,
See, I was trying to
except
do that.
last year.
I was trying to do every nocturnal, every countdown, and then stuff just got stuffed.
See, the last countdown, no, the one before that one, in 2018. I didn't think I was gonna go, and I ended up going last minute. So I've been able to consistently go all the years. Yeah, I love countdown.
You can't break that tradition now.
I know. I already told him, I was like, we're going
you
this
have
year.
kids. You got to bring your kids.
we gotta
and
do
I don't know about that.
your pets. When you have your pets.
I'll bring my pet rock.
I do want to ask you just something I found interesting. So you DJ'd before you got into rave, and the dance music and all that. What made you do that?
Oh man, it would start literally in 8th grade. Little 8th grade Alec. I was watching YouTube videos, and there's this guy. Okay, so living in LA, we only listened to Radio Disney.
Yeah.
And Spanish music, right? So then we randomly moved to Tulare and started life down there. So all I knew was that. All I knew was Radio Disney.
Me too.
Yeah, AM 710.
I was a shelter child.
Bro,
Yeah,
me too. So I didn't know anything like that. But I knew radio music because radio music. And I would listen to radio. Like people were mixing stuff on the radio. And I was like, how did they do that? Like it doesn't stop the music and just keeps going. And I go on YouTube. And I found this guy named DJ Earworm who does like the top 25 Billboard songs at the end of the year, makes like a mashup.
That's
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been doing it since like 2006. So I started finding out about him in 2007, and I was just watching his videos at the end of every year. I was just like, that's so dope. I want to do that. But I didn't know how, and I didn't know how to use Google right. And I was just like, I don't know. How do I mix stuff? So I was just figuring it out. And I would make like mashups in Windows Movie Maker.
Whoa.
Yeah, in Movie Maker, just
You're like, I'm gonna find a way somehow.
Seriously, I was like, I want to be like DJ
program.
Arrow. Yeah. So I'd like make these little mixes. I'd take them to school and be like, hey guys, like, do you want to hear it? It was shit, like terrible quality, like bad.
They must have thought you were the shit though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my little
'cause, like,
cousins, bro. My little cousins, I was so cool to them. I'd come over to like the family gatherings and have a new mix for them, and then we like all gathered around one headphone.
That's how it was for one of my cousins. He was like the little DJ of the family.
Yeah. Oh, I even made a song like when my grandma passed. I had all my like cousins singing like a choir of a song. Yeah. So I was just a weird kid making weird sounds, and then
Nah, that's nothing to worry about that.
yeah. Well, I don't say weird as a bad thing. I think it was cool being
I think
a little off.
definitely.
You know? Yeah.
It shaped who you are today.
He's special.
So like high school comes around, and freshman year, I'm staying in the after school program, and the teacher, remember him, Mr. Medina. He was so cool. He was a younger teacher
Did
too.
we all have a Mr. Medina?
A Mr. Medina.
I had a Mr. Medina
Yeah.
too.
Was he helpful, like in your life, or was
Not
he
like that, but he was cool.
Yeah, Medinas are always cool. Shout out Medina because I have a friend named Medina. But yeah, so he was in charge of the after school program, and he was like for all the school dances, it was just left to the after school program, so they would run it, and he would run the music. And I remember like seeing him. I just was curious, so I didn't care about the dancing and the people and all the party. I wanted to go see what he was doing because I was like, he's mixing music. Like, I'm doing a shitty job. I know I am, but I'm doing the best I can.
I want to see how he
I
does.
was like, how is he doing it? So I go, excuse me. And so I go, and he has virtual DJ on his laptop, and he's just mixing stuff. And he goes, you want to just man the station? I got to go do teacher stuff and whatever.
Aw.
So he just left me there with virtual DJ, not even a controller, just point and click mouse.
Aw.
And I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. And I ran real quick to go tell my friends outside, like, hey guys, I'm DJing, come in. And I told them to come in. And my friends Cody and Ashley were there, and they were like, oh, you should mix Baby. So I went like threw on Justin Bieber, bro.
I was gonna say Justin Bieber, baby.
Yeah. So I was DJing like pop, and I was just like there, and I was gonna blend it. I didn't know music. I was playing Colt 45, like one of my songs. I was just like, oh, what's this song? And I just loaded it up. And then the teacher, I remember Mr. Medina ran over there and was just like, no, don't play that song. He's like, just stay in this playlist. And I
Why
was
does he
like,
have that on his playlist?
because he was
That's what I was
cool.
thinking.
Mr. Medina's fucking dope.
Because he's a sick ass fool.
Sick ass fool.
Sick ass fool.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope though. Like
And
he just
then-
threw you into the water and was like,
Put him
swim.
in. Yeah, and I was like, what is this program? And he goes, it's free. It's called Virtual DJ. So I went home and I downloaded it. I was just like point click mixing freshman year. My friends were just like sliding me a couple bucks to go DJ like the after parties, little themes
Yeah.
and stuff. And then my parents, my stepdad was like, you know, if I buy you a mixer, will you use it? And he bought me like this little square
Aw.
thing. I don't know if it was my dad or stepdad. Like, I don't know. That's the whole thing. Someone got me a little mixer, and
Was it like the rectangle one?
it's a square.
Oh,
it was like this
shit.
weird Newmark square thing with tiny little jog wheels.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and like 3 cues too, so I could do like sampling stuff. So I was like experimenting with cueing and sampling little things. And yeah, so high school, I was doing that. I was just ended up being the guy to do all the school dances. So I was like the school DJ doing that stuff. And yeah, outside of that, me and my friends like in the later years started doing like massive little get-togethers on people's ranches. Like me and my friend Artemio did the biggest Halloween party in Tulare. And so like all this things. So I started DJing and I was just like I said, yeah, I was on my own. I had to find music, so I was just looking up remixes on YouTube, remixes of pop songs, remixes of this, and that's all I knew was remixes. And
I love
I
that,
didn't even know like EDM and it's the genre or artist. Like I knew of Daft Punk, I knew a little bit of Justice, and then when Skrillex came out, I was doing a lot of dubstep. Yeah, like Skrillex came out. My little cousin shows me Skrillex, and yeah, I was just doing that.
I think that was a lot of people in that time period.
Yeah.
Because
Skrillex really opened up my eyes. I was like, whoa, you could do some really weird shit.
Yeah, I remember when my ex showed me Skrillex. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's cool.
My little cousin Daniel. he shot
fucking
me.
Transformers having sex.
Yeah, literally. It was like, what?
That was an ongoing joke back then. It's like,
Yeah.
how can y'all listen to dubstep? It just sounds like robots having sex. I'm like, that shit. I don't
Like
know.
robots and I like sex. So leave me alone.
Love Transformers.
And from DJing, does this also inspire you to do other things such as like graphic designing?
Oh, yeah. So that was a whole nother thing. I've just always been a creative kid. Like, instead of having friends, I had computers and I was just like learning whatever you could do. Literally, like, I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't very social, but what I did made me more social. Like, the DJ
I know,
things
look at you
put me
now.
in front of people and I was just like, okay, I guess. But I never really liked being in front of people. I just like being creative. And yeah, the art stuff too kind of started in high school. I just like I said, I was a nerd on the computer. Got into yearbook and I was designing stuff, and then I was
Amen.
also getting gigs in high school. Like,
This is what I always
hustling
say.
art.
All DJs, all producers, all of them are nerds.
Yeah,
Look at them.
nerds.
Thriving.
Bunch of
But they're all nerds.
trying to act cool.
Yeah.
Come on. We're
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
We're all a bunch of nerds.
That's my mentality. And there's not
Pressing a
And not in a bad way. I fucking love nerds.
No, yeah, there's not disrespect to DJs and shit like that.
It's a compliment, if anything.
It
Yeah,
is.
for real.
Well, I say it, yeah. Well, I say it both compliment, but also say it as like a. I'm not trying to limit people either, but it's gonna sound like I am, but because when you hear shit from like DJs, like they get into some bullshit, and you're just thinking like, dude, you're not a rock star.
You're a fucking nerd.
Why are you putting yourself into this kind of situation?
Yeah,
like
it's
you
check
hear,
your ego at the fucking door, dog.
yeah.
Just put it on a shelf, leave it at home, put it in a little box.
That's something that I've told myself. Well, I was talking to my brother-in-law Kevin. I was like, dude, I don't know why DJs get involved into shit like this, because like at the end of the day, they're just motherfuckers that know how to push it together on a computer.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock. That is a very special thing to do, and it's a gift. And trust me, because I've opened up FL like a long time ago just to play around, and I was like, nope. And I deleted that shit on my computer.
Bro, Sav had to pee once while he was on a live stream, and he was like, here, you could press these 2 buttons. And I was looking at the whole thing, and I was like, bro, this looks so complicated. And he just told me I could press 2 buttons.
You're fine. Just press them.
I did. It was a little horn. It was like,
Yeah,
"Brr, brr, brr."
With this graphic designing, though, I mean, your work, I mean, we've seen it in full
Yeah.
display. You've obviously done a lot of work with group chat. You've done a lot of work with Fight Free. How did all that come about?
So, I mean, I've been doing graphics, like I said, since high school, and then that would be like most of my career has been graphic design.
And he's really good.
Thank you. Yeah. So I've always been a
that's
doodler,
fucking,
you know.
That's an understatement.
He's really good.
You're really good.
I could never.
Man, yeah, I just seriously, this is a perfectionist in me. I'll
It's annoying.
just put it all. Yeah, this guy see me like sit for like maybe 2 hours just to try to come up with like a synth or bass line that I like, and just very meticulous how I get everything done. And
No, not even that. Just like with everything. He's a fucking perfectionist with everything, but the results show why he does it.
And there's nothing bad with that.
Exactly.
it's crazy. I'm crazy.
No, but
Hey.
it's dope because it's opened a lot of
Yeah.
doors for you.
For real, and that's all just been recent. Like, I mean, for years I've been graphic designing in Tulare. People know me as the graphics guy, but it's always like, you know, for 5 years I was at a nonprofit as their art guy, making everything, the signs, the videos for their corporate meetings and like commercials and just like video stuff. So that would get me like gigs at different schools, and my tia's all, you know, invitation stuff, my friends stuff. I did everything for my friends, starting businesses and logos, and like I did everything down there. But I always felt like I did art, I don't know, like I could do bigger things than like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to do it, but it wasn't until like COVID where it put me together with the people I've always wanted to work with, like DJs, musicians, rappers, streamers. Like I do art for like so many people. I can even, like, you probably know people that have done art for, it's just out there now.
Yeah.
And it's because COVID, I started doing my Twitch. The music started getting me known, and then I was like, I also do art. And then they're like, oh, you do art too? And then that kind of just went out there too. And yeah, I started
That's how I
Gesture.
know you.
And yeah, Gesture was a big help in that in the beginning. Found my Twitch channel, helped me get started and get people my way. And then from him, started doing work for the group chat label, and then they started getting interns. So I started doing art with them. That led to like people like et cetera, see my work. Sav, see my work, hitting me up for different things, and yeah, it's just been cool. Like that stuff is dope, and that's like what I think my style is that crazy creative stuff, not like the boring corporate things. Like I never liked really doing that stuff, but
I don't either. I don't either. It's just fucking
That's the thing though, because sometimes you have to kind of go through that to really figure your style out and what you actually want to do. And that's what I've said when it came to like the pandemic. It kind of caused everyone to rethink everything. And it's kind of, that's how I even know you two, is through the pandemic. It's because everything that happened. Because I met you first like in Gesture's Discord, and then you through Sav.
Gesture's Discord was a big part of like connecting a lot of things. I was really bored in COVID. I just went through the worst breakup in my life. I was like, screw this, I'm gonna just do music. Like I've never done it, I've just never put it in. I did and made so many more friends. Like I probably made the realest friends lately than I've did all my time in Tulare. I mean that I have probably 3 friends from back home that are solid, and a bunch of friends.
Nah, I feel you on that.
No, yeah, because Aldo knows, like, I had like a couple friends, and then I started raving, and then I became friends with a lot of different people. But I found like a very solid core group of people all through this, and it was all because like I started raving, and then because we started working together.
When did you guys start?
It's the beauty of
you've been raving a lot longer than I have.
So yeah, around the time Eddie, it's, you know, that what I've called to describe, and hopefully one of these days we get to do a podcast, and I'm gonna bring you in for that one. I want us to just to really thoroughly kind of talk about this time period that I call the.
That's when I should bring the flyers.
The peak of the silver age of
the tickets and things.
Yeah, the peak of the silver age of the rave, you know, community.
I guess
07.
A boom. I guess
the boom, that big boom. But like I'm talking about when everyone and their mamas was at EDC LA, the last one there. That's pretty much when I really started. I mean, I could go deeper and really tell you like when I became aware of what dance music was, or when I really started to really follow it more thoroughly. But that's just the general consensus, pretty much 2010.
Yeah, and I like knew about obviously like the music a lot before I started actually raving, but I didn't start raving and like going to stuff until 2015. But like I said, like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am right now, because it trickled down to like a lot of different things that ended up happening in my life,
which is crazy.
Which I'm very grateful for. And that's why like I never knock people who say like who talk about the raving community, because even though, don't get me wrong, there's like a side to the raving community that's very
we
like
all know that side.
That's like weird, cringy.
I've learned what that is.
Yeah, not for me and like whatever. But I can't knock it, because at the end of the day, like all the people that I'm friends with now, I've literally met through raving or like EDM Twitter, like all that
It's
stuff.
a beautiful thing when it's done right.
Yeah.
When people actually respect it and respect the plur and the love and the vibes about it, and actually care about the music, not care about the getting fucked up about it all. And this, you know, that's like.
Yeah, and I feel like in the beginning of Gesture's Discord, we were really like that. Where everyone was really cool like that.
Everyone was vibing. Everyone was chilling. He would do like a little Discord video call at the end of his, or a Zoom call.
Yeah,
a
the
Zoom call
calls.
at the end of his Twitch
I got
sets,
really
and we would all
drunk
go
on
in
those
there.
Zoom calls.
Dude, me too. And that's when I started DJing for people.
Yeah.
I would just plug in my system. I was like, I know how to connect it to Zoom, and I was just like,
Yeah, he's
doing
like,
the after
afters,
parties,
afters.
afters on the Zoom, and bro, freaking Jester tuned in. Like Valentino Khan came in one time.
Yeah.
And was like, who's this guy? And I was like, hey, Rave Burger was up in there. Like that was such a weird time.
Oh, shout out Ray Burger.
Yeah,
I love
shout
Ray
out
Burger.
Rave Burger. Freaking
best.
love that guy. I've been like since I found out of him, I love them. I probably played him in every mix I've ever played since I found out of his
Dude,
music. I
his
love that guy.
music's fucking great. I love him.
Burger.
But yeah, dude, honestly, because of that was really dope. And even like your Discord channel, I
Oh,
mean your
that's a
Discord,
whole-
his
yeah.
Discord is like really big. It's a little too much for me personally,
Yeah, it's
but it's like very wholesome. I can't knock it for for that. It's very wholesome. A lot of people in there, like I was friends with also because of like Gesture's Discord.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of them in there too.
Yeah, there's a whole story to that Discord being made too. Like and virtual kickbacks as a whole, which is
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Talk about that, man.
So
because
virtual kickbacks, we now are a music collective that does live streams that people watch all over the world now. I think
Yeah.
the last one we hit 8 countries. We had DJs from like Israel, France, US, UK, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and Japan.
Yeah.
So,
Damn,
yeah, 8
dude.
countries.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we had SK83 close out the whole thing with an hour set. The world champion freestyle,
the
bro.
fuck?
Like, yeah, so it's a trip coming from that. It literally all came from Discord. So Gesture's Discord was a thing, and then one of
It
our
branched
friends
off.
made a little branch, just a little group, and we were just chilling in there. And then I was like, hey, we have enough talent amongst us. Like, we could just do a little. You know, like I saw a group chat doing a festival stream. I saw these people like Fight Free doing festival streams. I was like, why don't we just do stuff like that? Like, I'm a DJ. You're a DJ. You're a DJ. We'll just do a little lineup. So we said, screw it. I'm a film student. I know how to like make people look good. I'll do blue screen. We'll make it like we'll just make it happen. You know. So we did it, and dude, lucky like for the very first stream, I got help from Green Room Studios. I just met the guy that runs that. He helped us do our whole live stream, and I learned so much about like just live streaming in general from that night. And he was impressed. Like our first live stream, we had an average of probably up to like 100 views or so.
Yeah.
And it was
man.
the first one ever. And he goes, dude, how are you getting these numbers? You're just this dude, like you don't even have a big following. I have people with 10K followers that come on a stream, and we'll average 15. Like, what are you doing?
well,
I was like, well, it's about the community, you know.
Yeah.
I
We
was just
talk
about
to
to say that,
everyone. We all
yeah.
support each other. We hang out like friends. We're not just like, oh, boom, there's an event. Come to this.
And that's what
you
I've
know?
always said with when it comes to like fan bases and collectives, especially for
that.
those DJs who just buy followers. Like,
God, that's
dude,
so-
it's so obvious when you see the engagement numbers. Like, it's so obvious, and that's why it's like not authentic, and it makes people want to like not follow you. Even like it's so stupid. That's why I love seeing collectives like virtual kickbacks who like it's all an actual community. Like everyone
Yeah,
actually
we're a
knows
little
each
world.
other.
We care about each other. We've done little safe COVID meetups throughout COVID. We would do things like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, submit your test results, and then you could come to our virtual
It's
kickback
true.
live. Like we did a big one in Arizona. We had an Airbnb, and a lot of people met each other for the first time from like
Yeah.
San Jose area.
I still haven't met
up
everyone
there.
yet.
Gosh, you got to. Everyone's so
No.
cool. We met people. We had people from Arizona, the Bay, LA, TJ, and
I know.
we
I
all
really want to
come,
meet
came and kicked it. It
everyone.
was really cool. Yeah, we gotta.
I still
We have to have
haven't.
another meetup with everybody. We gotta
I'm
plan something. Just
down.
now that real stuff is happening, we have little pods, and we have a section where people organize going to raves. So like, this group of people is going off to Arizona for that. This group of people is going to be at the park and rave and blah blah blah. Like, now it's just evolved.
Yeah,
into
see,
this whole
like
thing.
the channels are a little too much to me. So
Yeah, we
I'll just
got a lot of
ask
channels.
you. I'll just ask you personally and be like,
Dude,
yo,
honestly,
like,
I don't
are
know
we
what
gonna
goes
do?
on my server half the time.
Yeah, I was
like I'm
like-
so busy. I feel bad because I abandoned them a little bit.
Nah,
so I get
nah.
busy.
Nah, but they
and-
understand, and that's the one
Yeah.
cool thing about them is that they're all very understanding because they know me. I don't pop in there very often. In that one, in group chat, in Duckworth,
In Duckworth,
even
and Underground, and
yeah,
shout
like
out
all.
Duckworth.
Oh yeah, shout out Duckworth. I love that's a homie.
That's
But they
another good
are
server.
all very
Yeah,
understanding.
man.
They know like I don't really pop in there. When I pop in there once in a blue moon, I say hi. I say I love you. I miss
Yeah,
you, and
I
I
love-
actually like I
yeah.
mean it. But it's just because I'm also busy too. So
We only get to pop in.
yeah.
And if you know Discord as an app, it's chaotic. It is literally Discord.
chaos.
It's chaos. It's
I
a
hate
bunch
that
of
fucking
stuff
app
going
so
on
much.
at the same time.
It's too much. It's so.
It's a lot, yeah. But it's
Too much
it's
stimulation,
great.
bro.
It's great.
But
It
if you-
reminds-
that's great.
Like, yeah, you can make some friends. Like, especially in COVID, we had nothing to do. There's no clubs,
Yeah.
nothing. So
I was on
we would spend
Discord, like,
nights just on Discord,
24/7.
yeah, chatting, video calling, take shots with your friends or
Yeah.
something, stream
Dude.
something,
I'd love
stream
the
a
video
movie
calling.
together.
I was, like memories, like for Snapchat and like Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
So my birthday last year, I went into it with Mo and Jay on the video call on
Aw, yeah.
Discord, and we did shots together for my birthday. And then I remember everyone in group chat, everyone in Shades Discord, everyone
yeah,
was like,
Shades
"Happy
49.
birthday, happy birthday." And like, yeah, that's it. Honestly, reminded me of the EDM Twitter that I knew and that I fucked with, which is like how I met a lot of my friends now. Like that's how I know Nancy, Sabrina, like all three. Well, Sabrina actually met in person.
That,
But, like,
does that make like all the good EDM people nerds? Because you have to have some kind of nerd in you to run a Discord, to get into
Yes.
Discord. Like, you gotta know how to get technical and get into this
I
stuff.
still suck at Discord. I am admin for Fight Free Discord, but I don't know how to do anything in there. I don't know how to do anything. I am so confused.
Well, if you have any questions, I got you.
Yeah, I'm also like mod for Twitch for Fight Free too, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, that one's more. I don't know.
It's
what
not
you
that
do as a
bad,
mod.
actually.
You just gotta, if someone cusses.
Yeah, that's all I.
Well, like,
yes
I
or
figured
no?
that out.
Allowed?
Yes or
But
no?
like,
Yeah.
I think the first person who made me mod was Jester for group chat.
Wow,
yeah,
yeah.
And like they kind of just threw me in there. I straight up told him I was like, I don't know how to work Twitch.
That's funny.
So that's when I figured it out.
That's how I'm the mod for Fight Club. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just allowing people to say asshole.
It's funny when even Twitch tries to like knock you for like Spanish curse words. I was like, bro, chill.
Chill.
Damn. Nah, man, that's beautiful though, man. Because we've gone on record on this podcast saying that either the pandemic, you got something great out of it, or you didn't. And from what it seems like, you really leveled up during this pandemic, dude. I mean,
Whole
from
paradigm, dude.
except like leveling up in your DJing to Discord to now running your own virtual event. It's beautiful, man. I mean, we're definitely gonna be looking forward to all the things you got coming, man.
Man, I hope to do some cool stuff too.
What is
I don't
some
wanna
what is
just-
some stuff you want to do? Like that's
Okay,
on your
so-
Okay, like
This
if you looked at yourself like a year ago and you've seen all that you've
Yeah,
accomplished,
yeah.
now you know what can actually happen because you never could imagine it. What is your next like goal, dream, whatever?
I'm glad you asked. I call everything that just happened phase 1, I guess.
Yeah.
Everything that just happened, phase 1. We done virtual live streams. We got a big following on Twitter. We got like
Yeah,
11K
we do.
followers, and that came from dude. And that's where the art has been funding like the dream because I did work for this huge ass like 100K follower like streamer guy. He did a whole promo thing for us, got us a bunch of followers. It's super dope. Like little things like that. But phase 2, I want to do live shows. Like I want virtual kickbacks to also be something like I guess something like an Insomniac or like a Space Yacht, but I want to always have a live element to it because I want people to always be a part of it, even if they
like a
can't
live stream?
be a part of it. Yeah, a live stream, because like imagine hearing like the story of like Skrillex's first dubstep show as Skrillex, or like anyone's first show, the first time you see someone and not being able to be there, or there not being much footage of it at all. Imagine like if everything was live streamed. Yeah, everyone that could go to the venue is going to get tickets because they want to go and be in the music and be there, right? But what if we don't have money for tickets? What if we can't see it? And then we miss seeing like Lex Beezy's debut, or freaking I don't know, anyone. And then it's just like, I think live streaming opens up a lot of stuff for people that want to be aware of the music and that would miss it if they couldn't go.
It's also-
and people in different countries want to
that's
see
what I was
that
gonna
and
say.
support people that they can't go across seas to go see,
That's how I felt in the pandemic when there were these big ass DJs, like the one like for Brownies and Lemonades, Digital Mirage. They had a lot of DJs on there. I personally have not been able to see in person, and I got to see it on the live stream, and it was still really cool.
Yeah, see, it's still cool. to
Yeah,
see
it's
them.
still
And I
cool.
will still pay tickets to go see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna still see them
if
in
I can see
person.
them.
But
Exactly.
it's just
So
like
it doesn't take
sometimes-
away,
Sometimes there's DJs who are just like they don't really come out here, so it's hard to see them. So being able to see them on a live stream is really dope. Plus, like if you have like, if you keep all that footage, it's still really cool to look back on too. Kind of like a little time capsule.
Little time capsule. That's another thing too. Phase 2 is going to include vlogs. I want to film all the stuff that we do because really, because like there's so much stuff that like all the cool little meetups. I have a bunch of footage, and no one's ever seen it. I want to get some of it out. And we, when we do meet up, I record. My friend Goose brought out a GoPro last time, and we're just chilling, playing golf with the GoPro. Everyone that could come from Virtual Kickbacks, like Chino and Lex came, and
shout out Chino and Lex.
Yeah, shout out Chino and Lex. Shout out Chino.
I remember that.
Yeah, and Ed was there. And they threw a freaking who did it? I think it was Chino, right? Chino went to go swing and he let go and it flew off. And we're on the second story of this golf range.
It went backwards.
So it went back.
The GoPro?
Bro,
the
golf club.
Oh my god.
Bro.
That shit cracks me.
No, you want to hear something funny? On Friday, we went bowling. It was like me, Locke, Sav, and Nancy. And fucking Sav. For the beginning, he said he was really good at bowling, and he was honestly like third place every time. Wow. But
why you capping?
The moment that killed us was when Sav went to roll the ball.
Yeah.
He went too hard. That shit flew into like the next lane. Bro, I wish I recorded it. I wish I was recording. Oh my god, dude. We just all started dying. It was so funny.
That would have been good content.
I know. I was so upset. It was funny because I was just recording like right before, and then I stopped.
That's how frustrated he was that he fucking the ball to the next line.
It was so funny. We all just kind of really.
Every pin you hit on the other side is a negative point.
No, but you know what's even funnier is that it was a gutter ball in that lane too.
You just lose the whole game at that point. Damn, that's like hitting an 8, like in pool. You throw into the lane, you lose.
Yeah. But man, Virtual Kickbacks, I fuck with them heavy.
And merch.
Yeah, cool.
Merch is also on the list.
Show him the mask.
Oh yeah. Well, this is Senor Alec merch.
So, Senor Alec.
So I'm starting to get merch out. I got my stuff out as an experiment. It's going good. But now I need Virtual Kickbacks merch. And I did an experiment last year. I made these really nice flags, but they had some other name printed on it. And we've rebranded since that. So I sold those. Everyone's got them. And if you got them, it's dope because they're the original flags.
Limited edition.
They're like your limited edition, exactly. But I want to make more of those. I want to make, I guess masks are probably going to be out of style, but I'll still make some.
No. Because Ravers had masks before the pandemic.
You're right.
So masks are never go out of style.
But
I think a lot of people learn that they were a lot less sick.
Exactly. I haven't been sick for like 2 years. This is amazing.
I can't say that. I caught COVID, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not elite. I am not God's favorite.
Vegas was a little weird too.
Vegas? Yeah, but I don't think it wasn't COVID. It was some weird.
Yeah, dude, we all got sick after.
We all got sick, maybe. Yeah.
It was
but
like
the weather was really weird too.
Yeah, I had a bunch of dust in my nose.
Yeah, it was really windy.
Like I had allergies.
Dude, we all were extremely congested. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like we did like a fucking 8-ball of sand and dirt.
8-ball of earth.
Literally what happened. But
dude, it's here's the thing. But he's so humble. He's not even speaking about all the shit that he does. Dude, we've only been hanging out like consistently for like the past 6 months.
Yeah.
And to see everything from then to now, it's fucking crazy. And how quick he's done all this within half a fucking year. Like I remember the first time we met was at the old studio.
For real.
On New Year's Eve. That's the first time I hung out with him.
Yep, I invited you, and we were doing a live stream.
Yeah.
And he hopped in live, like on the spot, just hopped on. That was dope. And I was shy to ask you to even do that. I didn't want to be like,
he thought I was like some fucking big shot. I'm like, please.
I thought he was so big.
Nah, he ain't shit.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, you told me not to speak negatively about myself.
No, I can.
No, wow.
Nah, but I don't mean
Ed has been such a blessing. Seriously, like I feel like a lot has changed. You plug people, man, and you know where people fit. And
it's really funny because usually I'm that person. So finding another person who's like that has been very interesting.
Got the plugs over here.
Yeah.
So I call you my twin.
Oh, you'll meet my friend Yessie today. He is infamous for calling me the friend plug because I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not. I've connected a lot of people, but I don't like by accident. So I understand what he's talking about.
It's like literally all of tonight's lineup was like me and Ernie plugging.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, it's all the homies.
But that's the thing though. Like once you find your core group of people, it just falls really. You end up attracting all the other good people, all the good shit that's gonna come your way too. That's what's happened with me. That's what's happening to you too, because literally that little community has now attracted so much for you. Yeah. Good energy attracts good energy.
It's so insane. Like when they say anything you want to do is possible, it is. You just gotta
you
go
manifest
do
that
it.
shit.
Yeah,
He really does. He doesn't speak. Oh, I wish I would do that one day. No, he works on the shit.
go
No,
work for it. I'm
that
like,
is
I
what
want
I
it. I'm gonna go
realized.
do it, and just like whatever it takes. Literally, if it means staying up, no sleep to finish just a project that I know is gonna get my name out there, and then go to work still the next day. I don't care because I know it's gonna be worth it.
And
like,
that's
it's
hard
just
work.
those steps. And one day, like if I do all these now, if I work hard when I'm young, I don't gotta do that when I'm older. I can just chill when I'm older because my bones are gonna be brittle.
Not only that, but it just speaks to your creativeness, man. And that's something that a lot of people don't have, dude. I mean, one of the fucked up things that we always hear about, any industry, you always hear these fucking higher ups that are always pillaging off with creatives and shit. Because damn well that they're more about analytics, numbers, and all this shit, and all they care about is product and this and that. But the reason why they do that is because all they're seeing is numbers, but they don't know exactly how to present something that is going to last forever. I mean, once again, you describing the way that your Discord has been able to propel virtual kickbacks very organically and very genuinely. Yeah. It speaks volumes, man. So
that is the one thing I noticed about you is that when you have your eye on something, you make it happen.
Yeah.
I know you and I don't talk much, but like that's what I'm very observant of other people. I won't always say it, but like that's the one thing I noticed, like the first thing about you.
And I do clue her in onto some things too.
No, I noticed that before you. No one's talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
well, listen, Alec, it's been a pleasure having you in, man.
It's been an hour already. Holy shit.
And
Yeah,
I know
this was
you
dope.
guys you guys got to get going, but we'll end it on a high note. So, song selection, man. What do you have for us, man?
Okay, so I got my favorite artist, San Holo. If you know me, you know I love San Holo. I got Angelica Barrera. Give me my San Holo vinyl. I got the first San Holo album 1 vinyl, and it's on a wall somewhere in Tulare, and I would like that back. But anyways, this is the first song off that album. It's so beautiful.
I just realized
Really vibrant sound. This is like the stuff I kind of want to make. There's party music, there's the dubstep and the crazy stuff, but at my core, I'm really melodic. I love notes and I love melodies and I love playing piano. And San Holo, with his guitar and the live stuff, this is like the perfect blend of EDM with live stuff. So this is Everything Matters When It Comes to You.
All right. Let's get this shit, ladies and gentlemen.
So weird. It's such a weird track. But it's beautifully weird.
You're just me on the camera just headbanging. People are like so confused.
The fuck?
I was vibing.
You were.
Oh, wait, was the
bro.
video recording the whole time we were vibing?
Yeah, but I'm going to edit this part out.
Yeah,
just 'cause
copyright.
Copyright issues on YouTube. Yeah.
But on SoundCloud, you hear the full songs.
But not us, because I
beautiful.
turned the mic off.
Oh,
Yeah.
tight.
I
Well,
just gave up the
SoundCloud.
sauce.
Yeah.
What'd you think of
so
that?
many illegal things.
Yeah, we'll cut all that out.
No.
And we'll cut back to now.
We're good. No, we're good. We're good. All right. So that was Everything Matters When It Comes to You by San Holo. Thank you, Senor Alec. And then Lynn is going to stay with the vibes. Lynn, what do you got?
I think it's called Don't Forget to Breathe Today
Yeah.
by San Holo as well. I just like that album, and I already put out a song on this podcast from that album, so I had to go with another song from this album.
Sticking with the vibe though, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
I'm going to get my second earloaf on.
So this is Don't Forget to Breathe. Don't Forget to Breathe Today by the one and only San
San
Holo.
Holo.
Let's get it.
Everybody fucking cry.
Thanks, Lynn, for continuing the vibes.
Yeah.
And that was Don't Forget to Breathe Today by San Holo.
And with that said, don't forget to breathe today.
All right, I'm gonna continue with the vibes. And you had mentioned this track. So
Really?
Yeah. So this is Dr. Dre, the next episode, the San Holo remix.
Wow, we're doing a bunch of San Holo. I love this.
Hey, we get
This is like
sticking
OG,
with the vibes,
OG
man.
son. Let's go.
Let's do it. This is Dr. Dre's the next episode, the San Holo remix. Cheat.
Woo. Hold up. Right home.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
that remix, and then obviously Lights. That's what really put me onto San Holo.
Yeah. No, for real. Those are two of the, like, those two define, they're very defining paths in his career. Because, like, that next episode remix put him on the map in America.
Yeah.
Like, we all started knowing about him because of it.
Yeah.
And then when he came out with the originals, like he did a couple of originals, like some of the other ones. But
Yeah.
Light really was like the one that was EDM.
That
and
everybody
boom,
knew.
Everyone knew it. Everyone was remixing it. Everyone, you know.
You gotta also
I just want to see nitty gritties. I just want to see the lights with all of the lights.
you also gotta take it into account that around this time, like trap was a real big thing, and then
Yeah.
when you get future bass, you throw that into the mix, into that same wave. Like, hey man, you gotta capitalize on that shit. And in that, San Holo found his pocket, and he's still in that pocket. It's just now he's adding his own elements to it. And it's fucking-
Melodic guitar trap.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
so weird.
It's awesome for sure. Alec, man, once again, brother, thank you so much for coming through. This
Thanks
is
for
the
having me.
second crack
Thanks for
at
having
it.
me back.
No blackout this time.
Yeah.
We were able to pull this off.
We should have done a blackout episode just all on our phones.
That'd be funny.
We got to do this again. You'll be back.
I'm
No,
down to come back.
no doubt,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before we sign out?
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah. When does this come out?
Next
week.
Tuesday.
Hi, Tuesday of next week. I got
Hello,
my first
future.
show.
Oh shit! Let's fucking go, man.
Yeah, I got my first show ever. Like, I mean, not ever, but like official. Like, I'm on a lineup
As Senor Alec.
as Senor Alec on a lineup with someone pretty decently big, and yeah, for some cool guys. I don't think I'm allowed to say everything at the moment, but
Stay tuned.
stay tuned and clear July. That's
July.
it. Just like in the middle of July somewhere. Just don't do anything.
Okay.
Y'all heard it here first,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Right on, brother.
Wait, so we're just gonna go this whole podcast and not mention Cotton Candy Alec.
I was about to say that before, but I was trying to let him finish.
You're right. Guys, I brought this hoodie.
Oh shit.
Which, this is what Ernie met me in when he called me Cotton Candy Alec. As you can see why. I was wearing this when we went out to do the beach photo shoot. And after this, he goes, dude, you're just like fucking Cotton Candy. And he
That's hilarious.
whipped out this hat, this little pink LA hat. And he goes, I don't know anyone this is going to match. So,
Oh, so I don't know if you know this, but he left me a little message to give you.
oh,
Put it next to the mic so we can all hear.
message.
Blow me cotton candy, bitch.
Only fucking Ernie.
Oh,
Only
fuck it.
Ernie. I have to work with this
Oh,
guy.
my God. You guys are funny.
Can't stand that.
What's your
fool.
budget?
What's your rates?
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Senor Alec, and you guys will hear us on the next one. Later.
Bye.